Yo guys, how are you doing? I hope you guys are doing great. I'm doing really great. The funded account has been doing pretty decent for now. I think my last video was last Friday, I think, right? But today I was about 2 hours in front of the chart, so I was a long time in front of the charts. I'm gonna take a nice rest after this, but I'm probably not gonna trade on New York. I kind of got saturated by the markets. But I was looking for a nice and sweet trade on GJ. I was looking for buys since we broke structure here on the 4 hour. So I was looking for buys on the 15 minutes, but it actually didn't play out. So thanks fuck I did not enter on it. I mean, it could still play out to be fair right now, but we swept the high in here. I don't even want to fuck around with it. I mean, I didn't fuck around with it. And there was also a trade on GJ, but this one got crushed immediately. Today's Tuesday, so Tuesday, whatever. But my trade that I took, okay, it was basically a setup. The first thing I checked was the daily one. I started to check the daily lately, but not. I don't give too much importance to it, but a little bit, And I saw a lot of sell power on gold lately. I believe this is because people are taking their money from gold and investing into crypto, since crypto has been like claimed as like a new gold or something, and people have been taking their money out. As you guys can see, when gold goes down, Bitcoin goes up. Okay, I have been seeing this lately. You guys can see the 3 daily candles really strong in gold, not so strong the last days, but yeah. So regardless, on the 4 hour we were also bearish. Okay, we were also really bearish. We had a confirmation on the bearish right here. We closed below the low. On the 1 hour we were also bearish. As you guys can see, we actually broke structure to the upside on the Asian session, but then we just came straight down, and we actually broke structure to the downside. So right here, as you guys can see, we closed below this low, and I was looking for this high to be swept. So at 8 in the morning we had like high impact news on GBP, and we swept the high of the impact news. And then since that moment, which was 10 o'clock actually, I started no, not 10 o'clock, but like 10:30 or something, I started to look for bearish for sells. Sorry, not bearish. We broke structure actually right here. As you guys can see, we broke structure right here, close below this low, and I started looking for my third confluence. So I had a liquidity sweep, I had a breakup structure to the downside on the 5 minutes, aligned with my bias, and I looked for my third confluence, which I actually entered from a fair value gap. But as you guys can see, I marked this order block here, up there. It was, well, this part is not the order block, but I always just make sure there's still a room for it. And I marked this fair value gap, that fair value gap, and that fair value gap. None of these two got touched. Equilibrium also didn't got touched, but I entered off of this fair value gap. And how I entered from this fair value gap was, I saw, right, that we were like, so let's say you take this out, and let's say short position. Let's say if I entered off of this fair gap around here, maybe when the candle closed, right? Because the candle only closed here, the one that touched the fair gap. So if I entered there, it was nonsense to enter there. Let's say I make my stop loss there and my take profit there. That would be a 0.32 RR. That doesn't make any sense. So what I did is, we entered on the fair value gap, okay, on the 5 minutes, and I immediately scaled down to the 1 minute. Okay, so I decreased my time frame from the 5 minutes to the 1 minute, and as you guys can see, we entered. So we went down, we created fair value gap, we entered on it, and I saw sell power out of it here. I didn't enter. Okay, I waited for a 1 minute breakup structure. So as you guys can see, we had a low here. We entered, we broke structure to the downside again. And with that being said, I took my order. Okay, so I took my order right below here, where the candle of the 1 minute closed and officially broke structure to the downside. I entered my position. I think I entered with a 0.12 lot size, because the volume wasn't so big. So yeah, I don't know if you guys can see, but 0.12 lot size, $44 of profit. And well, yeah, it was actually a pretty chill trade. Nothing really scared me. He just went straight up to the downside, hit my take profit that was about here-ish, because I put it a little bit below the low, just because I want to make my RR a little bit better. I took the risk because sometimes it just touches the low, but it goes up. And my stop loss, which was the really important part of this trade, okay, I put it above on the, let's say on the high, not high, but I put it on top of the candle that created the fair value gap. All right, so let's say here we had our fair value gap, okay, and my stop loss was about there, okay. So my stop loss was about there. It made me a 1.26 RR, so it's pretty good. At first I was gonna put it here, but I was like, nah. So I just put it there, you know, just to not be stopped out, and then go to the direction I wanted. So I put it right there, stop loss there, take profits there, and yeah, not so much secret. Really nice and smooth trade. Really happy of my performance lately. I have been trading really nice and well. I went through some tough times when I before actually on this 5K verification phase, when I had to do my 5%. I went through some tough phases. As you guys know, I did 180 trades. Well, not 180 trades, but I did like 90 trades, and it was a hard time. Okay, I was going some bad psychological phase on trading, but and then I figured out myself. Basically, I fixed my shit. But then when I passed the funded, right, when I passed the verification phase, the fivers was making me some problems. Okay, they were making me some problems. I even get stressed by thinking about it, but they were talking about payment swap and stuff, and they couldn't activate my funded and stuff. So I got demotivated with trading. I stopped trading for like 2 weeks, and now I came back once they activated my trading. But I had to buy another 5K account on their website, so I bought one more 5K account, and then they activated my funded. You know, that's how they profit, guys. There's no surprise in here. But yeah, I mean, they helped me, the support helped me, so thank you very much. But yeah, so when I came back trading these days, it went really good. As you guys can see, I'm almost 3% up on the account. All right, it's been really rewarding. You know, like, okay, I had a loss, had a win, I had a loss, and then I basically figure out my shit. As you guys know, I only record forex trades on this channel. I don't want to mix it with crypto or anything else about it. However, I did took some trades. For example, I took a loss on Ethereum, I took a win on Bitcoin, and then here I closed this trade because it was too late. I had to sleep, so I just closed it before I slept. And then I took a really nice trade on Ethereum yesterday. I made 1.6% on it. But today there was a nice 0.86% in today's trade on gold. I could have extended my take profit probably until the next low, which was around there. Holy shit. Yeah, as you guys can see, I could have extended my take profit around here-ish, but I just didn't do it because I'm stupid, okay? I should have done it. I just thought about that now. As I told you guys, I'm kind of burned out. I was looking at the stats for way too long today. But yeah, that would have been an amazing trade, you know, 2 RR. But I didn't, so I won't cry about it. But yeah, I should start. But I actually have done this last time, I think as well. So I should start probably extending my take profits when I have high conviction in trade, like I had on this one. But yeah, you see, so I still make mistakes, but good to improve. You know, this book helps you a lot. Trading in the zone, I already talked about it on the channel. Really good. I'm like halfway on the book, so it's nice. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching. I don't know if I'm gonna take any trades on New York. As I said, I'm pretty burned out. I'm probably just gonna come back tomorrow, so I don't do any mistake on New York. But if I do, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do another video. As you guys know, I'm gonna report every single trade from now on that I take, every losses, every wins. The first trade on the channel, which was a loss, I didn't report it because I was initially going to do my funded without making videos and stuff. But you know, why not? I told you guys I was gonna report everything, so I'm gonna start reporting everything right now. Besides crypto, okay, I'm only gonna report forex. But yeah, right now we're in a winning streak. Hopefully, it doesn't stop. But losing periods are normal. Losing streaks are normal. Just stick to the strategy. Don't panic. Just do whatever you need to do. All right. But thank you so much. Have a good morning for the Americans if you're watching the video now, or a good afternoon for the Europeans, or a good night for the Asians. I don't know. Whatever. I'm going. See you later.